Hello, you chronically online little chuds who had nothing better to do than to click on this video. And welcome to the channel that has the mood swings of a teenager's raging hormones. Today's topic that the YouTube algorithm will probably ignore is... more specifically, the extremely entitled and pretentious attitude of mine. For those of you who don't know, I go to a private, ritzy Christian school, and I'm a Christian myself, but I despise them. I greatly dislike them for their performative behaviors, hypocrisy, stringent rules about convictions rather than actual biblical laws. Read With Some Conviction, Disagreeing Without Dividing the Church. It's actually really good for explaining what is actual sin and what's just conviction. Lack of accountability for the mental health damage done to students, and a couple of other reasons that I will not discuss, not only because they're morally bad, but also include them not taking legal responsibilities for things like people unaliving themselves. My senior class went on an end-of-year trip to Italy that we paid for ourselves and even paid for the admin's travel fee. It was 2 days before the end of this week-long trip that they had been monitoring with the usual unnecessary bullcrap when it was room check-ins. One of the admin comes to me and my friend's hotel room and tells us that 2 of the admin wanted to see my friend. For privacy reasons, I'll call them Mrs. Closet and Mrs. Phobe, and my friend will be called Oden. Their channel is Oden Spades on YouTube, link down below. It was 9 p.m. when they left and 10:04 when they came back. Apparently, someone had shown admin their channel and they had called my friend down on their vacation to preach to them and tell them to take the videos down because the school had a social media policy for not posting inappropriate material. Their channel is them just showing off their Therian masks and sitting there in their room. How is that inappropriate? Mrs. Closet tells Oden that they need to consider the image they're setting for the school. You heard that right, not for themselves, for the school that they never even mentioned in any of their videos. Mrs. Phobe starts reprimanding Oden for eating ice cream out of a dog bowl with utensils in one of their videos, telling them that it's not normal and that they need to be more civilized and consider what other people will think. Mrs. Closet and Mrs. Phobe demanded Oden to delete their videos, to which they only privated each one until after graduation. They told admin that this channel is what brought them joy in their life, but those 2 ladies just kept pressing that the school's image was more important, and they said that they would talk to Oden later about this. I stuck with Oden for most of the time for the rest of the trip, trying to help them avoid another lecture from admin on a vacation that they were paying for themselves, by the way, and the admin too. I understand they are a Christian school and want to keep a Christian image, but making as big of a deal as they did of this situation was uncalled for and immature. This was not something for them to meddle in. This is a conversation reserved for family when kids are ready to tell the parents, because that means the situation can be handled in a trusted and safe environment, gaining more progress than just a school inserting themselves into the picture. Thanks for listening, and let me know what you guys think down in the comments.